Do you think that America is trying to be better?
Of course not. No. No. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't either. I think there's also a massive attack on femininity. Like the idea is that masculinity is actually what's being attacked, right? Like everything is watered down, everything is softened now. Everything is feminine. I actually think femininity is under control.
I think she has a case with what she's saying, but because her statement is true. The reason why her statement is true is because look at it like this, right? If women are pushed to be more aggressive and more masculine, and they're told that, hey, be an independent woman, do what you want to do, live your life, nobody can tell you that you can't do anything. There's not one box that you can't check. You can check all boxes and still be who you want to be and still get the result that you want to get at the end of the day. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the DeMarkco Effect. We get the full effect of me. I forget. But if that's the case and that's what's being said and communicated, right, then femininity is being under attack. Because they're not telling women right now, hey, serve your man. Make sure he's fed. If he needs something or if there's something you can assist him with, do it. Or just be at peace to a guy. Sometimes be quiet. You don't have to be quiet all the time, but just sometimes be at peace. She's right, though. Femininity is being under attack, and it has been for the last 50 years. 50, 60 years, and I've only been alive for 23 of them, and I can see that. Girls are more aggressive nowadays. Girls my age are worser, though, because they've been raised in this society where they've been told just to be like a man, and they don't realize it. But we'll let her get back to talking.
I think that a big part of the reason why this is happening is because women got too close to power.
Okay, how so?
I mean, the audacity that a black woman would run for president. I mean, this was their last stand. They were like, hold on, listen, we let you in boardrooms, we let you get credit cards. Running for president is just it's too much audacity for us. When you have like cute aggression, when you see something that's like so cute, you just start spazzing out. They had like audacity aggression. Like, how the fuck could she do this?
Yeah.
She's supposed to fucking stay in line. Yeah. There's too many bitches. Get them out of here. And that's what it's really about. Mm-hmm. So rolling back of women's rights and this push that women have somehow created this world where there's too much equality and we can make choices about when we have children and that marriage rates are dropping because nobody wants to fucking deal with a cheating alcoholic man when you can just get your own apartment. Yeah. Guys are lonely. Men in these fucking caves that would never touch a woman in their life anyway have convinced themselves that OnlyFans models are curving them because they sent them $5. Yeah. It is this attack on femininity. It's not about masculinity.
Right. But let me ask you a question about the incels.
Let me say this real quick before he asks what he asks. See, and this is what I'm talking about, right? I see this on a daily basis. So, you have the guys, right, that really ain't worth shit. But they be saying shit like, yeah, man, I can't date that woman. She's too aggressive for me and everything. Typically, people that ain't worth shit don't care what they get. When they start caring what they get, and about the women being too masculine and the women are too much of a problem even for the broke guys, or not even broke, just the guys that ain't shit, that's when you know there's a problem. Because typically, if you ain't worth nothing, you taking what you can get. You happy that this woman is giving you attention, even if it's the wrong attention. Doesn't mean that it's right. Alright? But when guys are at that point, and when guys are rather be lonely, when guys are allowed to use that lotion bottle or that Vaseline bottle or whatever you use to avoid y'all, then y'all should know that it's a problem that y'all have. When the marriage rates drop for our people at almost an 80% clip to 20% for our women, we should know it's a problem. When guys just want to have kids with y'all and don't want to marry y'all, we know it's a problem. And that's because y'all been told y'all can do what y'all want to do. And you can check all of the boxes. You can be who you want to be. It's your world. We're just living in it. It's a woman's world. Who run the world? Girls. You remember that Beyonce song? Who run the world? Girls. So it's just a lot that's been shown to y'all that you can't unsee. But it's also if the world cares about profit. So if they can make more money, they care about consumers. What are more consumers in the world? Women. Who make less money in the world. Women make less than men on the average, but they consume more. So you gotta figure out, the world is like, okay, if she can get a man somehow to pay for this for her, we don't have a problem with that.
Do you think the incels, do you care about the loneliness of the incel?
I think that male loneliness is a massive fucking problem.
Okay, so
I think non-pussy getting male lonelies are deteriorating society. Yes,
how
I think
do we
it's a
fix
massive
it?
problem.
What do you think the fix
One,
is?
I think we should legalize prostitution.
Okay.
I have been standing on this for decades, and I think that prostitution should be legalized.
Okay.
They will never do this, but that I think would be a massive solve.
Massive solve. Okay.
One.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Ask follow-ups.
No. Follow-up is what, because that's a temporary loneliness fix, although it's effective. What would be a long-term fix to bringing people back together? What do you think?
Okay. So while it's a temporary fix, right? And many people will have some retorts to this, of course. It's not a simple solve. Mm-hmm. But I believe that straight male biology, and particularly men who have this sort of anger, is because they don't get physical intimacy, right? But they have convinced themselves the type of physical intimacy they would like is, their favorite porn star or favorite OnlyFans girl or this unattainable beauty on Instagram who is never, ever, ever, ever going to fuck you or meet you or talk to you ever. Mm-hmm. So they don't look for the physical intimacy that is around them. They don't go outside of their home. They don't go down to the local library. They don't go to their local bar. They don't go join a social group in order to meet people because they feel that this fucking beautiful 10, whatever, is going to walk through their fucking front door and suck their dick. And that's never going to happen. Mm-hmm. But they sit there scrolling like, hey, in the DMs. And they believe then that the women are not responding to them because of feminism.
Wait a minute. So are you telling me that when the pizza guy shows up to the door?
Yeah, I don't suck his dick, actually.
I mean, but that's not real. That doesn't happen.
Let me give y'all a statistic real quick. So, it says right here, researchers from Indiana University say that nearly 1 in 3 U.S. men ages 18 to 24 reported no sexual activity. Okay? So with that being said, about 33% of men from the people they surveyed from 18 to 24 weren't having sex. You gotta think about that. You put 10 guys in a line and basically 3 of them are having sex. And sexual frustration is a real thing. Trust me. A guy will be angry at the world because he's not having sex with a woman. And we've all kind of been there. Where we like, I hate, like, you pissing me off. And it's kind of like, bro, why the fuck you so mad? Like, calm down, bro. But then it's like, I feel it. But, brother, go out there and improve yourself and be better. And you don't have to worry about having sex with women. It's just going to happen. But back to the conversation, and yeah, I do agree. Femininity has been on attack for the past 50 to 60 years, and something that we can do to correct it is start letting women know that there's nothing wrong with gender roles, right? There's nothing wrong with it. So to you that's watching this video, there's nothing wrong with you cooking for a guy, or there's nothing wrong with you cleaning for a guy, or just helping him out whatever he needs. There's nothing wrong with just point blank, in fact, just being of service to a guy. Being of service, being something that he would need in order to achieve this. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Because you either got that or you have it to where you just do what you want to do on your own. And both ways work, right? But one is more effective. I always say the happiest woman is the one that have a man on her side. It was on the side of a man. That's the happiest woman. The happiest woman is the one that knows she has a guy to go to when she goes home. The one that's not is the one that's going out with her friends every night and she's bored. So she's just doing whatever she want to do and she's having babies out of wedlock. And we've all seen how that story play out. It don't play out too well. Okay? And I do want y'all to do better, and I do love the ones that's doing better. Even the ones that's not doing better, I want y'all to do better and be on the right track, because a lot of y'all are misled, and it's sad that the women above y'all aren't correcting it. Other than that, make sure y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. It is valued. Leave a comment, leave a like. It is free. It pushes the videos for algorithm. If you just subscribed, I love you. If you already subscribed, I love you already. Other than that, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a good evening, good day, good night, good morning, wherever y'all at. And I'll see y'all later.